Okay, picture this. You're eating something you've had, I don't know, 100 times before. Maybe it's a peanut butter sandwich, maybe it's some scrambled eggs. It's just normal, nothing special about it. You take a bite, and then, huh, something feels off. Maybe your skin gets a little itchy, or you feel this weird tingle. Now, for some people, that reaction is pretty mild, but for others, man, it can get really aggressive. You've probably wondered, wait, why is my body suddenly freaking out over something that's totally harmless? Well, it all comes down to a case of mistaken identity, happening at a level you can't even see. So let's pull back the curtain on that mystery. This is Life in Molecules, where we break down biochemistry into simple, clear explanations you can actually understand. All right, so the first thing you've got to get is that digestion isn't just about mashing up food and turning it into energy. Oh no, your body is running a full-on security check. Every single thing you swallow is being put under a microscope and evaluated. It's kind of like a high-stakes interview process, and your body, it's the hiring manager. So as that food you ate travels through your system, it gets broken down into its fundamental building blocks, right? Your carbs become simple sugars, fats turn into fatty acids, and proteins get chopped up into their little components, amino acids. This is pretty basic biology. We've all heard this. But here is where it gets really interesting. You see, some of these tiny molecular fragments, especially the ones that come from proteins, they aren't just building blocks. They actually act like little messages, little signals. Think of them like tiny data packets being sent from your food directly to your body's internal security network. And your immune system is constantly scanning for these signals, reading them, and trying to figure out, okay, what do these mean? And where's the headquarters for this whole security network? It's right in your gut. It has a fancy name, gut-associated lymphoid tissue, or GALT for short. And this isn't just a few random cells hanging out. No way. This is a highly sophisticated, super specialized part of your immune system. Its entire job is to be the first line of defense, the ultimate surveillance unit for everything that comes in through your mouth. The GALT is basically the bouncer at the nightclub door of your body. It stands there watching every single molecule that tries to get in. And it's asking one fundamental question, over and over and over again. Is this visitor safe, or is it a potential threat? Its whole existence is based on making this one crucial decision correctly, millions of times a day. Now, 99.9% of the time, the GALT is brilliant at what it does. It sees the protein fragments from, say, a piece of chicken or a slice of bread and goes, yep, you're cool, come on in. This whole process of learning to just ignore the harmless stuff is called immune tolerance. It's your body learning to chill out and not overreact to every little thing. This is the healthy, normal way things are supposed to work. But sometimes the system makes a mistake. A completely harmless protein fragment from, a shrimp gets misidentified. Instead of being seen as a safe signal, it gets flagged as a threat signal. And on a biochemical level, it's now officially labeled an antigen, which is really just a term for any substance that triggers an immune response. The bouncer just saw a totally normal guest and thought it was a major troublemaker. And once that threat alarm gets pulled, whoa, a whole cascade of events just kicks off. First, that little molecule that got flagged as an antigen, it activates specific immune cells. Think of these like security guards getting a frantic call on their radio. Then, those activated cells start releasing a flood of chemical messengers called cytokines. These are like tiny emergency flares, signaling to the entire body, we've got a problem, everyone get ready for a fight. Your whole body goes on high alert, preparing to attack an enemy that isn't even real. And this, right here, is where that invisible world suddenly becomes very, very visible. That sudden itchiness, the hives, the swelling, all those physical symptoms that we associate with a food reaction, they are the direct outward results of this incredibly complex network of molecular decisions. It's not magic, it's a series of biochemical signals and responses happening at lightning speed inside you. So, here's the big takeaway. Your immune system isn't just going haywire for no reason. It's actually doing its job. It's responding to what it thinks are threats based on those molecular signals it's reading. The problem, the whole issue, is that sometimes its interpretation is just flawed. It misreads the message and launches this massive, totally unnecessary defense. This really gets to the heart of it all. Every time you eat, you're kicking off this incredible process. Your body isn't just some passive tube that you pour fuel into. It's an active analyst, constantly running diagnostics,
recognizing molecular patterns, and making critical decisions about how to respond to the outside world that you're literally putting inside of you.
Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Whether you just had a coffee, a snack, or a full meal, right this very second, your gut out is on duty. Your immune cells are scanning and interpreting a constant stream of molecular data. So, what signals is your body reading at this exact moment? If this explainer helped you understand the biochemistry happening inside you a little better, do us a huge favor. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and share this with someone who you think might find it interesting. It really does help us break down more of this complex science for everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on Life in Molecules. We're always diving deep into the amazing molecular machinery that makes you, well, you. If you found this helpful, seriously, like and follow for more breakdowns just like this one.